The 20-year-old in a rented Lamborghini, talking day trading secrets. The crypto expert in their parents' basement, promising 100x gains. The keyword is FinTalk. The platform is TikTok. The product is a fantasy. We all see the ads. We all see the videos. We all know it's mostly a scam. We know people are losing money, losing their rent, losing their savings. We see the comment sections. We see the desperate questions. But I'm here to tell you, that is not the real problem. The financial loss? That's just the entry fee. The real, toxic, deeply absurd problem isn't the financial loss. It's the psychological times loss. FinTalk isn't just a collection of bad advice. It's a distortion field. It's not just teaching bad finance. It's actively breaking Gen Z's entire concept of work, effort, and reality. I'm the rhyming critic. And to me, this isn't just a trend. This is a fundamental rewiring of a generation's operating system, and it's time to call it out. Let's start with the first lie. The lie that traditional effort is for suckers. Look at this TikTok. Site, start right here. Site, 168. It's a split screen. On one side, a person doing a lazy girl job, barely typing, looking bored, making six figures. On the other side, a stressed 9-to-5 office worker, coffee-stained, pulling their hair out. The message is not subtle. The message is that real work, diligent work, slow work is for idiots. It's a fantasy they're selling, a narrative they're yelling, a story they're telling, that the old ways are failing. You're either a genius who hustles the system, or you're an idiot who becomes a victim. And this binary, this false choice, is the engine of the whole machine. They tell you work smart, not hard. But their definition of smart is just get lucky. Their definition of smart is buy the coin I'm paid to promote. Their definition of smart is risk it all, right now, on this one thing. This isn't financial advice. This is a sales pitch for a lottery ticket. And the pitch is simple. Why build a career when you can build a bag? Why learn a skill when you can just follow a shill? Why climb a ladder when you can just get madder at the system and hope for a magical, digital rapture? It devalues the concept of process. It mocks the idea of progress. It frames stability as a weakness. It frames patience as a sickness. And that is exactly what they want. Because a patient, critical thinker is the one person who won't buy what they're selling. They need you to be desperate. They need you to be impatient. They need you to believe that getting rich quick is the only option left on the table. This isn't a democratization of finance. This is the gamification of financial ruin. But it gets so much deeper, so much more absurd. Because once they've convinced you that real work is a joke, they have to replace it with something. And what they replaced it with is magic. This is section 2, the vibes economy. We have officially replaced profit and loss with astrology and manifestation. Site, start. I want you to look at this FinTalk video. Site, 168. Go ahead, watch it. The expert isn't showing you a balance sheet. He's not analyzing a company's PE ratio. He's not talking about market fundamentals. He's talking about energy. He's saying this new crypto just feels times right. He's manifesting a 0% return. He's telling you the astrology of this stock is perfect for a bull run. I am not joking. This is real. We've traded financial analysis for financial times. Astrology asterisk. We've swapped risk management for crystal management. They're not making investments. They are making wishes. They're closing their eyes, throwing their money into a digital void, and manifesting a Lamborghini. And the algorithm loves it, because manifesting is more engaging than diversifying. Vibes are more viral than value. A get-rich-quick fantasy will always get more clicks than a get-rich-slow reality. This is the core of the absurdity. The FinTalk influencers are just digital priests, selling digital indulgences, promising a digital heaven, while taking very real money from very real people in a very real economy that they are teaching you to hate. They've created a generation with an insanely high risk tolerance, but zero understanding of the consequences. They know the buzzwords. They know HODL. They know diamond hands. They know to the moon. But do they know short-term capital gains tax? Do they know wash sale rules? Do they know what an IRS audit times feels times like? No, because that's the boring part. That's the reality part. And reality is not good for engagement. So you have this perfect storm. You have an audience that's been taught to hate real work, and you have leaders who have taught them to replace real logic with magic. What do you get? You get a casino. A massive, unregulated, digital casino, where the house is a 9-year-old influencer who is also gambling, and the dealer is an algorithm that does not care if you win or lose, as long as you keep playing. The distortion is the product. The confusion is the goal. The house always wins, but now the house is just a kid who got lucky once and is now selling a course on how to catch lightning in a bottle. A bottle times he times just so happens to be selling. It's a pump and dump for the human psyche. They pump you full of hope, and then they dump the reality of a 90% loss onto your unmanifested portfolio. So, let's look at the scoreboard. We have a generation that is being actively trained to believe that 1. Diligent, traditional effort is a scam. 2. Financial logic can be replaced by vibes and manifesting. They are not being prepared for time's reality, asterisk. They are being trained, like circus animals, for a digital fantasy. They are being handed a blueprint for a life that cannot exist. And that is the real danger of FinTalk. It isn't just about the money Gen Z loses. It's not about one bad trade or one stupid coin. It's the distortion. It's the psychological poison. It's the breaking of the fundamental link between effort and outcome. The real danger of FinTalk is the distortion of their entire perception of work, of effort, and of reality. And when this bubble bursts, it's not just their portfolio that's going to zero. It's their entire worldview. And that is a loss you can't just write off.